Tonight we're going to discuss natural resources. And a natural resource is any natural material that is used by humans. We have two basic classifications of natural resources, are renewable and non-renewable. So the renewable resources are resources that can be replaced at the same rate at which the resource is used. They can be used up before being renewed, though. This means that they're used slower than it forms. Some examples of that are water, trees, and wind. These are resources that we can always access and find more. But like trees, we do need to be careful. If we are using trees as a resource, we couldn't just chop them down without planting more or allowing more to grow. Now, non-renewable resource. These form at a rate that is much slower than the rate at which it is consumed. It can take millions of years for some of these resources to form. If it becomes scarce, humans will need to find other resources to replace them. This means that they are used faster than it forms. Now remember, students, at any time you can put this on pause to catch up with writing and filling in the blanks. And then please read it all over when you're finished. So let's look at some examples. This is coal, is an example of a non-renewable resource. Petroleum, what you're looking at here is a rig out in the ocean where they are pumping petroleum from below the surface of the crust, below the water. And also natural gas is an example. Now, natural gas is a gas. It's not the gasoline that we use to put in our cars. The gasoline, the liquid that we put in our cars, is a petroleum product. There are some vehicles around the country, though, that run on natural gas, and most of those are government-based vehicles. I've seen some buses in certain cities like Denver, Colorado, has buses that are free for people to move around the city in, and they are fueled with natural gas. Now, if you'll turn your paper over, let's look at how we might protect our Earth's resources. The first way is with conservation. And conservation is when you only use the resource when necessary. You take care of the resource that you have. How to conserve natural resources, you might ask? Some examples are shutting off the water when brushing your teeth, or keeping water free of pollution, such as by putting natural things to kill insects and weeds in your yard. How to conserve energy: turn off lights when not in use. Make sure the washing machine is full before you use it, and adjust the water level to what you have in there. And perhaps you might be able to ride a bike or a bus instead of driving a car. So, what do you do to conserve resources and energy at home? You may have several different things that you do to help to conserve. What can happen if we don't conserve our natural resources? Is always a question we need to be thinking about. We could run out of our natural resources. That would be a sad thing. You do not want that to happen. Now, in our last section here, we're going to look at recycling, reduce, and reuse. And these are all ways to be conservative and protect our natural resources. So recycling is the process of reusing materials from waste or scrap. Many of you may be familiar with our recycling program here at school of paper and aluminum. Now, how does it help? Well, it reduces the amount of natural resources that must be obtained from the earth. Some examples of recycling are paper, aluminum cans can be recycled, plastic bottles can be recycled, and also cardboard boxes can be recycled. Well, this is the conclusion of your notes, so please bring these to class with you tomorrow. Have a good afternoon.